this video, I'm going to talk about how to use the Shift Maintenance button. After logging in, go ahead and go to your manager screen. From here, let's hit Shift Maintenance on this side right here. We have a few different options we can follow here. We can go by employee. Let's do that first. And here we'll see a list of employees on the left that we can select from to see their open and closed shifts. This list will not show shifts that are still open for employees that are still clocked in, that is. So these are only the shifts where they have clocked in and clocked out. And we can see all of these for each particular server here. We can also select our date range if we want to get very specific, or we can search our employee list if we have an extensive list, but in this case I don't. We can hit back. We can also search by a 2-week view, so spanning the last 2 weeks, or the 2 weeks following the date that you select. You can select this server. So here's the first week and here's the second week. It'll show our date and what time we clocked in, and the date and what time we clocked out, the hours worked. Down at the bottom it'll show our hours and our overtime hours as well. So we can hit back. The last way we can do this search is by date. And here we can select to see who worked from the 16th to the 18th. And here's a list of the employees that have clocked in and clocked out within the last, within the 2 days of our selected date range. So if we'd like to investigate further, I can select one of these shifts, and it'll pull up once again our clock in and clock out date and time. The role of the employee that was clocked in, the declared tips that they input when logging out or clocking out, and any breaks that they took. We can also hit the new break button and select a date and time to input a date for them or a break for them. We can also reprint their shift report if necessary. Or we can simply view it here. Get out of here. And then if we made any changes to the breaks, we can hit save and it'll exit for us. Another thing we can do in the bottom right hand corner is hit new shift. Here we'll select an employee that we want to make the shift for. Say an employee just came in and worked an event but didn't need to clock in or clock out. We can still keep track of their hours by doing this manually, inputting this information and any breaks, and then hit save. And then that'll show up in our list here of the employees that worked for that date.